2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. This is what you play for. It's the final event of the PGA Tour season. Eastlake is looking great. The opening round of the Tour Championship starts now. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, our featured player in their first season on tour, stands number one on the FedEx Cup points list. So that means here at the Tour Championship, they'll begin the week at 10 under par.
They've had a dominating season all around, and it's fitting reward that they walk into this Tour Championship two ahead of the chasing pack. However, this chasing pack, they are hungry to take this player down.
Let's see if he can save par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Okay, we've hit the second hole, a par 3.
Yeah, medium-sized par 3 here, but you got to avoid all three of those bunkers at all costs. Those are card wreckers. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Great putt there for birdie. He's got it rolling. Now 11 under par for the championship. The third hole is a downhill par 4.
Short par 4, a lot of players will lay up just past that bunker, but the aggressive players will take driver and try and get it almost in that front greenside bunker.
Not much good that we can say about that shot. That rough was not easy. Well played. He's got this left for birdie. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
I think he's got around 24 feet to the cup from here.
And a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Important tee shot for this fourth hole of par 4.
A couple of trees up there in the distance that help frame this tee shot. It's a shoot-like feeling, but a fairly generous fairway.
That is absolutely spot on. This is missing to the right.
This putt from a good distance away. I like the looks of this. This has my attention and just misses. That's a tap-in par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots.
To par 4, the fifth hole.
Pretty simple tee shot straight down the hill. Fairway does tilt a little bit from left to right on the players.
Good shot there, Vino.
This one looks to be a pretty good line.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. The sixth hole at Eastlake Ridge, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee. Luke, it's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
So standing over this one from the second cut. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
You better not be fucking eating that blanket, bud.
Good look at birdie here.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
No.
That will work on a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now par 4, it's the 7th.
Long hole here. You cannot afford to leak your tee shot out to the right. Bogey or worse comes into play.
Kick right.
That's another green and rag.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This putt from 3 feet away.
He's got this one for birdie.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. Five iron on the way. The ball in the green side bunker. This putt is from 18 feet away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going right to left here.
This is looking good early. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. The 10th hole is a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here. Find the fairway, find a birdie.
That really sounded pure.
Oh, he's going to love this one.
How about this birdie putt? Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8.
Here we are at the 11th hole, the par 3.
Downhill, green tilt's pretty good from left to right. Watch out for that front bunker, though.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Starts off looking good.
Better.
Yes. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
No driver required here, just a fairway metal to the heart of the fairway.
Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that was flushed. His second shot here. This putt to about 11 feet in distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. Currently at -18 for the tournament. The 13th hole was a par 4.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Opting for the 5-wood. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Started this one on a pretty good line. So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Rich, what do you see when you look at this par 3 15th hole?
I see water everywhere. Maybe that's why I never played it so good.
That might be the best swing of the day. The club choice is a 6-iron.
What are you doing?
5 feet remain.
Little birdie looking here.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
Solid tee shot here. You got to bust a drive up the right-hand side for the easiest second shot.
That is a big-time drive. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
What an incredible approach shot. It almost went in.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Here's a look at the par 4 17th hole.
Any fairway metal off the tee to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Phenomenal shot, and we might have a birdie at 17. And a 4-footer left. He makes the putt and extends his lead. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. The closing hole is a par 5, the 18th.
Downhill, moving from right to left. The big kick off the slope. You can get it home in 2.
Ah, that is just, ugh. Wow. "17 feet away from the cup." John, give us a read on this putt.
It appears it will go uphill and to the right.
A par to wrap things up on 18. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich B, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. "2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you this season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today we'll crown a FedEx Cup champion, and with that, a big check as well. Our final round of the Tour Championship begins right now. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. 16 feet to the cup.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. The club choice is a 6-iron. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
And the par putt just slides by. The putt goes in, and that is the first blemish on the scorecard all week long.
Just one bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to becoming a habit.
I think he likes that one.
I think so too.
This one needs to get down. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Oh, you gotta love this start.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our feature player still out in front. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. And now this from about 150 yards away. That's a missed green.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Pretty basic tee shot here. Nothing to it, straight away. Find the fairway with either 3-wood or driver. Luke, that's a stonking drive.
He's setting up for his second shot. And he's hit that inside the range.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Playing up to an elevated green here. Oh, well done. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. What a putt that was.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Eddie, how difficult will this shot be?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep.
Let's see what happens out of this bunker. Not the best contact out of the bunker. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. He's got this one for a bogey. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Over to number 8, it's a par 4.
Lovely.
All right, Eddie, what does this look like?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Okay, Eddie, give us a read here.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Ah, this one is looking good. Okay, finishing up here. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Wow, what a swing. Okay, that's going to play. A long putt remains. Putt on the way and looking good early. Here's the par putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And now teeing off on a par 4. Not a bad result right there. What a beautiful leave right there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Plays downhill. Green tilts pretty good from left to right. The only place you can't miss it is left in that bunker.
Opting for the 5-iron. That was a bit of a miscue.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
No driver needed. Just take out a fairway medal and find the heart of the fairway.
That's a heavy line this player has drawn. I think he's caught that one quite nicely. And this putt is from birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now, 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Standing over his second shot.
Okay, one extra club.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there. You got to read.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Just a short par putt needed on this hole. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole. Oh my, that was launched. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Playing from around 210 yards here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. 9 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've made our way to a par 3. That was such a pure swing. This is a 5-iron. He's got this putt for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. 16, a par 4.
Long tee shot up the hill here. Want to keep it on the right-hand side.
That was right on target. Okay, Eddie, what do you see down there?
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Really well done.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Okay, we're done with that hole. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Here's the second on 17. Wow, our leader's got it going today.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? This is looking really nice off the tee. Okay, we've got about a 240-yard shot here. Imagine the reaction if this chip goes in to win it. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. He's got this putt left to win the event. The putt drops, and our featured player is the FedEx Cup champion.
What a week. What a season, Andrew. This player brought it each and every week. The practice, the preparation, every single ounce of them put into this performance. Congratulations.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.